What's up, YouTube family? Back with a quick video, you guys, and I got my seatbelt on. I know some of y'all be commenting, saying something about my seatbelt. Just got my arm over, but anyway, we talking about child transportation today, you guys. Get a lot of questions. I'm kind of busy. I'm gonna try to get back to some of those questions. But by all means, you guys, just throw a few things out there from the question that I get, how I started, how much money I'm making. I would suggest that you get bigger vehicles off the jump. You can make it work with smaller vehicles, but bigger vehicles you're gonna make more money. This guy down in Florida I talked to probably a couple weeks ago, man, we're supposed to do a video together. He started out and he got 3 vans. He gonna profit over 100 grand this year. That's not growth, that's profit. He got 315 passes. So what did he do? Cut the curve, to learn the curve, or the money curve, and made more because he didn't start out with smaller vehicles. He started out with bigger vehicles. I'm grossing over 100,000 now, but this is my 7th year. You know what I'm saying? I'm over 100K now, but this is bad if I'd have started with bigger vehicles, if I'd have known better when I first started. Bought 15 passes back then, and back then 15 passes were cheaper than they are now. I probably would have still had those same vans from 6 years ago. Another thing, you guys, this type of business takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. I'm not telling y'all go out there and buy a $30,000 15 passenger van. Nah, I'm gonna tell you buy a used one. Buy your older van, get a mechanic to look at it. You might have to put some rotors on there. My first van, shoot. The calipers locked up on me. Everything I had to put calipers, front brakes, rotors over time. But shoot, as long as that AC, that heat worked, and that engine and transmission was working, it was good to go. That joker was making noises and all that. It was a 92. I still got that van. It's my backup van now. But I had to use the other day because the bus was in the shop. I got a whole new condenser for the AC. Cost me $3 grand, y'all. I know I made a video about this, but I went on and ripped it out, got a brand new one put in. That way I know what I got now. But anyway, it takes time, you guys. It doesn't happen overnight. Get bigger vehicles, buy used vehicles in the beginning if you have to. But just know you might have to set a little money on the side for stuff that might come up. But you'll be able to get through as long as the engine and transmission sound. Nothing else really gonna cost like a whole lot of money. So you should be good. You know what I'm saying? Another thing you have to figure out in this business, you have to figure out how the schools connect. For example, sometimes you gotta tell people, we don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot. I just told a parent that 2 weeks ago. We tried to connect one school with a route, it didn't work. So we had to stop it. We had to tell the person we couldn't do it. It was making things too tight. It was making things too complicated. So that happens in this business. You got to figure out which schools match with which schools and just stick with that. You cannot be afraid to tell somebody no. You guys, we probably got over the last 2 months, over 100 phone calls, over tons of customer submission forms. And we had to tell people no. You can't take everything. You just can't. You got to be able to accept that and be okay with that and take what you can take. But this is not a business that's going to happen overnight. Each year you'll grow because what? Schools will know you, the parents will know you, the community will know you. And at your 3rd year, you shouldn't even have to advertise no more because the school's going to advertise for you, So I just want to throw a little bit out there, just encourage y'all. Yeah, think about this business, just let you know it takes time. But you can make over 100,000. I think in order, once you start making over 100,000, you're gonna need at least 3 15 passes, 2 to 3. You probably can do it with 2, depending on the community you in. And if you're doing morning and evening, you definitely can do it with 2. You can make over 100 grand. But I only do evening. You know what I'm saying? I don't do morning, and we over 100K, right? So. You're gonna need at least 2 vehicles. I think it's gonna be tough unless you're doing some other type of transportation with 1 van. But don't get no brand new van. Don't go over budget. just get something used, put your decal on there, clean it up, wash it, put some tire shine on there. Transporting kids, man. You know what I mean? So y'all be blessed. I'll catch y'all in the next video.